Good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome back to the office. Welcome back to the lair. Hope you're doing great. Let's see what's going on for today. What wants to come up right now? Morning message, please. This is November 9th. What wants to be said today? Deep breath, everybody. Deep breath. All right. Crossing bridges, watching clouds, miracles. Some of you have come pretty far. Some of you have come pretty far already. You might not know that. You might not know how far you've come. And that's a pretty common human kind of thing. Okay? It's like I've come this far, but I really can only see that I haven't gone all the way. I haven't done everything I wanted to do. I haven't come to the end of this particular rainbow. Okay? I feel like some of you even think that you're being lazy. And that's just not true. Okay? That's just not true. What's on the other side of this is some miracles. And, you know, for those of you who dislike the idea that the journey is the point, I think this is targeted at you. I think this reading is about you. The journey is the point. And that may not be so much fun because it's like, okay, I just want some proof that I'm getting somewhere. I just want some milestone that basically says to me, yeah, you're right on the right path. You're as far down the road as you should be right now. How would you ever know that? Because that would mean you're comparing it yourself to other people. Like, how would you know how far down the road you're supposed to be on your own unique journey? Ten of Swords underneath. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, World. Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Lovers, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like there's a lot coming at you right now. There's definitely an ending to something. Some part of your life is definitely closing out. But don't worry. It's like you've come across the bridge and you can't be, like, you can be the bridge. Expect to get stepped on from both sides. Just saying. That's a message for somebody here. But you can be the bridge, but the bridge is stagnant. The bridge does touch both sides of like before and now and the past and the future. But it does stand still. Okay? It serves a purpose. This idea of spending some time thinking and contemplating, that's not wasted energy. None of it's wasted energy. So something has completed. Some cycle has completed. It's okay. Some of you may feel like this, and some of you may feel like this. Ten of Swords is, oh man, I've really had it. I've been down this road. I've been clobbered by a lot of people. I've done this whole twin flame journey. I've been on my spiritual path and look at all the sucky things that have happened. And then there's this kind of people. This is glass half empty and this is glass half full. Okay? Get a bigger glass. Change your perspective. It's not empty in as much as look at how much you've learned. And the full part, the glass half full, you're only a little ways away from making it all the way full. Okay? So just give yourself a break here. That's my point. That's my only point here is give yourself a break. Some of you feel like it's not, you haven't done enough and, you know, it's been really difficult. Where are you? Where's Charlie? We have Maisie for the whole week, don't we? We have Maisie for the whole week. Some of you feel like it's been a really difficult slog, and I get that. Okay, so now you're at the other side of this. So something has come to you. You've ended You've ended a thing. You've learned a lot. You've come down a road. And now there's a new opportunity coming. Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So if you're the Queen of Wands here, how do you assess the new person? How do you assess the new opportunity? How do you know if this is on your path? How do you know if this is bad, if this is good? How do you know? I'm sorry, a little out of focus there. Metaphorically speaking, also. This comes back to trusting yourself and being okay with where you are. Okay? Being okay with where you are. It's really hard for overachievers. It's hard for A students. It's hard for people who are obsessed with productivity. Right? It's really hard to be like, well, I'm here on the path, but I don't know how far I still have to go. I don't even know really how far I've come. Because I would bet you that part of this spiritual journey, some of it, was before you knew that that's what you were doing. So you don't really know how far down the road you've come, and you don't know how long the road is. Have you ever gone to a nature preserve? I did this one year. We were walking, I was walking the beagles. I had 2 beagles at the time, and we were walking on all different trails around Maine. And this one place I went to didn't have any kind of path, didn't show how long the trail was, didn't show anything. And it kind of freaked me out. Like, I got about a mile into it and I was like, I don't know if I'm only this much into it or this much into it, or the end is right around the corner. So do I go back? Because what if there's 5 more miles? I don't think I'm prepared for that. Okay? So at that point, you just become like stuck in non-movement because it's like, you don't know how to assess if no one gives you the roadmap. Okay? If no one shows you the whole map, how do you even assess? I mean, that's kind of a linear thinker's way of looking at it, but that's, that's realistic. It's real. People, all of us have done that. So I feel like there's a new opportunity coming. How do you assess if this is a good opportunity for you or not? How do you assess if this is something that you want to take on? Do you know what it's going to be like, right? Especially if you've gone through a huge change in your life and now there's a new opportunity. So let's say if you're like me, you've spent the last 5 years like really focusing on the spiritual path. And not really dealing with a partner or anything like that, but now there is one. Could be about your work. You spent this last 5 years doing something, and now there's a new opportunity. How do you assess? How do you even assess this? Okay. So this person is coming in. There's the Gemini energy again, and the Knight of Cups. This is very beautiful energy, and I feel like that's the answer. It's like, yeah, I've dealt with this before. I don't want this again. I did learn a lot from this, though. I learned a lot from this Ten of Swords experience, but I would prefer to have it be more like this world, where things are more cycling, right? There's a cycle. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. There's a cycle here. I can see it. And you're assessing it based on a new set of parameters. Think about yourself 5 years ago. I'm just using 5 years because it's, an easy 2 years ago. Use whatever yardstick you want. This is going to show you how far you've come. This person coming in, I see Sag, Aries, Leo. I see Gemini. This is going to show you how far you've come. Okay? And let me clarify the Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, 4 Swords jumped out. 4 Swords, Moon, Hermit, 3 of Cups. Okay, so this is the assessment. This is actually the assessment. So 4 of Swords and Moon. Moon can be a month. So give yourself a break. Think about it over the course of a few weeks. And I don't mean like, oh, I'm going to go hide in my lair. But you can. Withdraw. Pull back. I feel like this is a good opportunity to learn more. And where was I reading this morning in the comments about people who are like, I hate lessons. I don't want any more lessons. Then planet Earth is probably not the place for you. That's what this is all about. It's about lessons. Isn't it really about how you take them in? Isn't that really what it's about? If you're fighting lessons all the time, then they're going to be tough. But if you're taking them in and you're like, okay, I see. Oh, wow. If you feel curious, if you feel interested, this is your life after all. And I feel like this next month, you're going to have an opportunity. And you can now assess it based on your current level of information, your current level of physical, psychological, emotional, spiritual awareness. And that's a game changer. That's different. So there's also Pisces energy here and Virgo energy. I also feel like this person is somebody that you can work it out with. You can work through things with. This doesn't feel like old energy to me. This doesn't feel like difficult, unconscious energy. This feels like, let's work through this. Let's work on it. So if you want to take some time before you go jumping into a new relationship, I think you should do it. I think you should take your time. Let yourself move through these cycles. And you know what? In fact, that's part of the learning. That's probably one of the things you've learned. If this reading is for you, it's probably one of the things you've learned. Yeah, I really need to assess things through the lens of my new learning. Because this is coming within this month, the next 4 weeks. Okay? So by early December, there's a new opportunity presented. I feel like it's an opportunity to be creative together. It's an opportunity to grow something together. But you don't have to jump. Okay? You don't have to jump. This person may want to go faster than you want to go, but I feel like you're spending so much time learning and taking in new information that, whoa, all of a sudden, like this shows up kind of coming from stage right. I'm like, I didn't see that coming. All right, so I will look at all these Pisces and Virgo and Sag and Gemini. Excuse me. Pisces, Virgo, Sag, Gemini. Might look at all the fire signs. Okay. All right, if you want to continue on with me, this is the morning message. The link is below. If you're part of our Pathfinder group, the rest of this reading starts right now.